everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne Sasha, also known as Resilient Mum. I hope that you are all well and that wherever you are watching this video from, that you are having a wonderful start to your day, your afternoon, or your evening. So welcome to day 4 of our Bible study. Today we are moving away from Adam and Eve and we are focusing on Genesis chapter 6 verses 13 to 22. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them of the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. And, behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life, from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing, of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Verse 22 and last. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he. God was displeased with man because of their sin and their wickedness. God made his intentions of the great flood extremely clear, and he gave Noah precise and clear instructions we can see from verses 14 to 21, which we have just looked at. Had Noah been disobedient like Jonah, perhaps his story would have had a very different outcome. With the instructions Noah received from God, Noah went out and built the ark. During that time, I imagine people laughed at Noah and they mocked him, perhaps even wondering what he thought he was doing, because they did not see any rain, nor did they see a flood. I also imagine that they continued to laugh at Noah until the rain came and then the flood came. It is quite reminiscent of today's world, where some people do not always believe things unless they see them physically. There is a quote that says, "Seeing is believing." As believers, we believe in God because of who he is and his goodness. We do not have to physically see him to know that he is real or that he is there. Instead, we look at the evidence being how from conception to birth, toddler years to childhood, teenage years to now adulthood, God has been prevalent in our lives and he has kept us. We believe in God because we know that he is the one who sustains us. He is the source of everything. He is the creator and he loves us. So looking at chapter 7, verses 4 to 6, God's intention was to make it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. He intended to destroy every living substance from the face of the earth because of their wickedness and because of their continued sin. Noah was very obedient. He did all that God instructed him to do. He collected 2 animals of each kind, both male and female, because that is exactly what God had asked him to do. Now, the reason I picked this passage today is because sometimes it may seem like what God has asked you to do is going to make you look silly. Maybe you'll feel as if people are going to laugh at you or as if they may not understand. It may even seem like they won't get you. But we are not called to please man. We are called to please God. Be like Noah. Be bold and obedient to the calling placed upon your life. We should never do anything with the intention to impress others or to look good for others. That's when it becomes a pride issue. We do things because we've been instructed to do things, not for praise, not for recognition. Do not look to man for praise because, as mentioned in day 3, sometimes man will be your best friend and the next day they may not want to talk to you for whatever reason. God is not fickle. God does not operate in that manner. When He has given you something to do not care about how you're going to look or how people will perceive you. God has appointed you for that particular calling because He knows that there is greatness within you. With that said, are you going to allow people's feelings or thoughts about you to prevent you from fulfilling your purpose? I do hope not. My prayer for you today is that regardless of how people may perceive you, regardless of how you may look to others, I pray that you'll walk in the confidence and boldness that God has placed within you, because there's so much that He has placed within you. I also pray that as you do this, that you'll continue to reach higher heights with God and that you can do all that you have been ordained to do. Amen. I hope that you'll have a lovely day today. Stay blessed.